And right now joining us via Skype is Florida Agriculture Commissioner Nikki Fried. Commissioner, thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks for having me tonight.
I want to ask you, people are sort of in a panic mode, rushing to supermarkets and stocking up on food. What can you tell us about our food supply chain?
Yeah, I've been in constant communication with not only the CEO of Publix, but so many of our ag producers across the state. And I need everybody to be rest assured. Food supply chain is steady, it is constant, and we are stable. There should be no concerns of anybody that there's going to be a shortage of food. It may take some of the stores, a day or so to actually bring all the food back into the stores. They've increased all of their deliveries from 2 to 8 trucks a day. So it's just a matter of everybody just being calm. You're going to have your food stores open, even if we get into a point that there's closures across the state. Food stores are obviously a critical mission of our state. So please, everybody know that our food supply chain is steady, stable, and that we have no concerns whatsoever, no matter how long this may take.
Commissioner, what resources are there for families with children who may have concerns about putting food on the table at all while school is out?
Yeah, that's something that we deal with every single day. We feed over 2 million of our kids throughout the year. That's about 245 million free or reduced breakfast lunches. And so it's our top priority to make sure that as these schools are closed, that we are still making sure that our kids are being fed. So we immediately moved into action last week and got 2 waivers from USDA, allowing us to open up our summer break spots, which allows us an opportunity to get food out there during the closures of our schools. So it's really important for everybody to know that as these schools are closed, that there's about over 1,000 of different break spots that are open across the entire state of Florida. So if you need this information, there's 3 resources that we have available. First, you can go onto our website, which is summerbreakspot.freshflorida.com. Or we also initiated just 2 days ago our text chain. So if you have a question about a different spot that's in your community, you can text FL Kids Meals and dial that at 211-211. Also, if you want to speak to a live operator, you can call us at 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at 211. So we have 3 ways that people can find out, either through text messages, through calling us, or also visiting our website. And that's for 18 and under free meals. So even if you're not participating and don't have access to free or reduced meals during the school year, know that if you are 18 and under, you will have access to meals as these schools are closed.
Okay, that's good to know. We have that information. We had it on the screen there. Now, today you took part in a telephone town hall for seniors. Tell us about that.
Yeah, what we've been seeing is a lot of members of our Florida congressional delegation are throughout the entire state having town halls. I participated in 4 yesterday, 4 of which that were in South Florida, with Congresswoman Shalala, Congresswoman Frankel, W. Wasserman Schultz, Congressman, as well as also one from Congressman Debbie Marcus Powell, and then today with Congressman Darren Soto. And basically all these conference calls and the town halls is an opportunity to hear from our constituents, to hear what's going on, and to make sure that the right information is coming out. So what we are hearing all across the state is pretty consistent. People are nervous, people are scared, they want to make sure that they've access to the test. And a lot of things that we've heard too from our seniors is when can they go and hold their grandchildren? When can they go see other family members? They've been now secluded into their homes. And the message that I want to send to them is please be patient. We're doing this for your safety. We are working with also Elder Affairs and DCF to make sure that all of our Meals on Wheels program and all of the other food establishments that are already in delivery mechanisms for our elderly become a top priority, making sure that we're not leaving any of our vulnerable population without food and medical care.
Commissioner, there's been a spike in gun and ammunition sales as a result of this pandemic. Is this concerning to you?
Well, I think this goes to the same concept that I'm telling people not to hoard food. Everybody needs to realize that this is not a hurricane, that we're not going to have electricity, we're not going to have access to what we need. So please just be smart, be responsible. We're not getting into situations that people need to be hoarding things, whether it's guns or food. So please, people need to just be smart, be responsible, and don't take drastic measures that are not called upon.
State Agriculture Commissioner Nikki Fried, thank you very much. Joining us via Skype tonight. Thanks a lot.